Yo, what's poppin'? It's the MOW driving. I'm going to the gym real quick. What's up? How you doing? How y'all doing? What's today? Tuesday? It's Tuesday, yeah. And we're out here, and it's nighttime. And this is the next video of the day. I also didn't plan this. Woo! I was thinking about planning it, but and there was an idea that I thought of, but I've been driving around talking to myself and running my mouth, and now I remember what it was. And you are probably not going to be able to see me, which is cool. And that guy parked kind of deep in there. I shouldn't care, but it is what it is. Yeah, got some events going on in my life and stuff like that, and there was a thought that occurred to me, and the thought kind of went a little something like this, and it was a thought that I had to go ahead and get in some prayer, be real with you. Not some massive 3-hour, prayer session, but, prayer, and, shoot, my lights. Oh, there you go. What's up? What's up with you? Park that thing right there. And I don't really know where you would put the car in, and boy, do I look rough. Oh my gosh. Wish I could turn this around. Oh my goodness. Anyway. Cool. Yeah, real quick. Bro, where the HD at? I need a new camera. Sorry, I don't like how my face is looking right now. But yeah, pretty much there are gonna be things in your life and stuff like that that's gonna happen, and alright, so just hear my voice, peep game real quick, as they say. There are gonna be things that happen in your life, my life, everybody's life, right? Just kind of hear me. And the only person that sees it is you and your creator. Some of y'all that follow me or watch me, y'all might not believe that there's a God. I totally do. I absolutely do, with all my heart, 100%. I believe that there was somebody that purposely put us here in a purpose spot for purpose reason, with people around us purposely, just so happenly. I don't believe in coincidences. I believe that all of this is a plan. All of this is a purpose. Just put that out there. And with that being said, I don't believe we're just floating pieces of meat on a rock planet. Because that is very meaningless to me. And there's no way that the way that we think, feel, move, have emotions, the way that the world turns, the way that there's different belief systems, the way that there's everything, that we are just, and the way that we have purpose and driven, and purpose and drive, that we're just here randomly, and we're just meat sacks walking around. I'm sorry. I disagree with that 100%. I don't agree with that. So I believe that we're here for a purpose and we're here for a reason. Going back to what I'm saying, the only person that sees what's going on in your life is you and God. I'm gonna go ahead and just stick with God to make it easier for me to speak. And Lord help me, because I want to make sure that this makes sense to somebody. And I really hope that this really impacts somebody, or at least let somebody have some sort of inspiration of something. And I just want to let you know that within this life, and within this life, you are going to go through things. We all do. We're all going to go through things. And people are only going to see one version of it. Right? People are only going to see one version of it. They're going to look at your life. They may see what you have done in the past that they've seen. The habits that they see you do now. And they're like, damn, well, he's probably going to do A, B, and C. Or he ain't about it, or whatever. All this stuff. All this talk. person B. They're gonna see you and be like, oh yeah, he come to work, he kind of do this and that, but he's, they don't. So long story short, people will just say judge. People will judge you of where you at in life, good or bad judgment, and they don't know what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? They'll make statements, comments, concerns about your life. They don't know what you got going on in your life. I'm not sitting here and saying you playing a violin for everybody and that you got to play a violin for everybody. No, you live your life and do what you're supposed to do, because the only people that see it is you and God. The only person living that life is you. You know what I'm saying? So you know the struggles that you got going on. Some internal, some external. Nobody else sees that but you. You know what I'm saying? And God. God understands it, and he knows how to help you maneuver through that. It's up to you to trust him. Otherwise, you can maneuver through yourself and be in more and more struggle and more confusion. You know what I'm saying? So, trying to keep it in. And they will make, like I said, people will make judgments, comments, concerns about things in your life, like, you work too much, why you work so hard, or damn, you should be married by now. You know what I'm saying? Perfect example, I got one friend, really good friend of mine. People will be like, oh, you two this and that, you should be married by now, this and that. Little do they know they've had a history of marriage that hurt them. You know what I'm saying? There's hurt they went through. People will look at my life and be like, oh, you must be doing this for A, B, and C. You must be doing this for selfish reasons, for selfish gain. Little do they know how much effort, time, emotion, and mind space I've given people. I switch it back to you. You may have gone through things in this life that nobody else has seen, and they could only see what they see. You know what I'm saying? Man, this man moved too slow. You know what I'm saying? Man, this man don't know how to work. He do this. He talks too slow, or he thinks too much. He overthinks. He does A, B, and C. You know what I'm saying? And there's a good there's a good chance that there's possibilities, but there's things that you can fix within that. You know what I'm saying? That you can go and get help for and things like that. You know what I'm saying? You can seek counseling. You can seek speech therapy. You can seek training. You can mind shift change. These kind of things. Prayer. You know what I'm saying? But you go through these things, and you know what happened in your life. You know what I'm saying? You went through the suffering. You went through the pain. God was there with you, by the way. He's always been there, always there with you. May not feel like it, may not seem like it. And you may have never called him once, but you're like, he was never there. Just a quick reminder, if you need trust in Jesus, call on him. He will be there. You may have called on him in the past. And you're like, you know what? He don't work. Try again. Try again. God loves consistency. Just like the people. God loves consistency too. And that's why we're very hard-headed people. But don't want to make this too long. Just ignore the comments, ignore the haters, ignore the hecklers, ignore the pokers, ignore the stabbers, the jabbers, the Pharisees. You know what I'm saying? Only you and God know the struggles that you are going through and that have been through. So the moves that you make, there's a reason why you make those moves. Whether they be good or bad, there's a reason why you make them. If they're bad, ask God to help you change them. But somebody will look and be like, you making these bad habits, A, B, and C. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know that you lost your husband. They don't know that you've been through abuse. They don't know that you're struggling through loneliness. They don't know that you're at the edge of wanting to jump off a bridge. They don't know. And so my thing to you is, be encouraged, if you can, to not worry about what these people say out here and how you move. Don't nobody know the journey, man. Only you know the journey. You are the only one going through this journey at the end of the day. The journey of yourself. And there's a verse in the Bible somewhere where God says that everybody is, to kind of shorten it, that everybody is accountable for their own salvation. Meaning, however you find Jesus and however you walk with God, it's not well, somebody else. No. That's just up to you. It's just you and him. You know what I'm saying? Because that's who you all going to meet at the end of the day. You know? At the end of your life. Sorry. The end of your life. And I don't think this is as powerful as it needs to be, and I don't think this is as spread out as it needs to be. I want to say that this is very basic. It can go deep, but it goes deep. It goes as deep as you are. So if there's things that you've been in your life, or people keep commenting, why do you do this? And you're like, man, this bothers me because they always say this. Or they don't know. You right, they don't know. Keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? Keep it moving, but walk with God. God gonna change it. You know what I'm saying? God gonna rearrange it. God gonna show you something and be like, this is why you do that, by the way. You'd be like, oh, shoot, cool. And then you have understanding, then you have revelation. Whereas the people around you that just judging you, they don't know what you got going on, G. They don't know. They don't know what you're struggling with. They just see you being stupid and giving you a hard time. And it's not that you being stupid, it's just you don't know how else to cope with things, or you don't know how else to get through things, or this is the only way that you know. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it does hurt, man. You'll hear people say things and it hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, why he, like there was a time, I'm finna get long with it. Let me try to cut it short. I stuck up for somebody because I heard a comment that somebody, another one of my coworkers said, and it bothered me because I'm like, you don't know that this man is going and walking through depression. So him acting like a sad puppy kind of thing, you calling him out like that, that's not right to me. You know what I'm saying? And I addressed them on them. I'm like, don't talk about him like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what he's going through. And they don't. You know what I'm saying? But if they did, if they understood, oh, it's finna stop probably. If they did, then, I have an incoming call. If they knew, then there would be a lot of things in common. That's all I'm saying. This is the MOW. God loves you. I appreciate y'all. Shoot, we out here. MOW. Yeah, you already know. That's it. I hope this is meaningful. I hope this helps. And I pray that this helps. I pray that this touches somebody. And I pray it makes sense too. I hope it's not too jumbled up. All right, I'm done talking. Thank you guys. Y'all have a good night.